What's good, YouTube? Hypno here, welcoming you back to our next episode on our Pokemon Showdown Randomized Series. On our last couple of episodes, luck has definitely been on our side as we were able to pull out some really good records. In today's episode, we're going to hopefully do the same, and we're just going to jump straight into it because I have nothing else to say. We're going to go ahead and hit that battle button and see who we can find to go against, and hopefully our luck is better than their luck, and they'll get, random things like a Lunatone. That's okay, I guess. Okay, so on our team right now we've got Clefable, Doublade, Buffalon, Excalibur, Blastoise, and Parasect. So I think we're going to go straight out to Blastoise here, as he's switching out as well, going out to Toxicroak. Definitely not the best thing for us, but we can go... he's going to have Dry Skin, so we're not going to be able to do anything there anyway. We are just going to go out to... I kind of want to go out to Excalibur, but he's going to have a Fighting type move. So we're going to go out to Doublade here. Going to double switch out to Doublade. He's going to Swords Dance up. He shouldn't have anything for us really. So we're just going to go for our own Swords Dance because he's probably going to switch out. We're going to go ahead. Oh, timer's already started, so we are good on that. He's probably going to switch out here, and we're going to get a free Swords Dance up. And we're going to have Iron Head as well as... There we go. So Ninetales is out. Although that is also bad for us. So... nothing here will OHKO it. His Fire Blast is definitely going to destroy our faces. So we're going to want to switch out as soon as possible. So I think we're going to go for Clefable. I feel like that's going to be our best play out of everybody. Doublade and Excalibur get hurt. Blastoise isn't going to do much in the sun. So Clefable it is. Out of Clefable we go, and we're going to see what we can do. Fire Blast is going to hit and do 54%. So not the best thing in the world. We are gonna go, what's our speed? 34 speed, 99 speed, so it is gonna outspeed us. Crap. I kinda wanna go out to Buffalon here so we don't lose our Clefable straight away. I feel like that's gonna be a bad move on our part. So Buffalon is gonna be able to stay alive at least for one more turn while we go for a Stone Edge. We're going to see what our opponent has in store for us. I'm guessing it's going to switch. Blazing Trainer is going to switch out, but I can't be completely positive. So we'll have to wait and see. I think Stone Edge is definitely our best bet here. No matter what, as long as it doesn't go out to Lunatone, we should be okay. Speaking of the devil, there's Lunatone and there's the Stone Edge, which does do 59% though. So that's good for us. We are choiced into the Stone Edge now, which we do miss as well, while they get their... rocks up. Great. So we're just going to go for one more. Stone Edge is, or Psychic is not going to kill us, while we're going to go for the Stone Edge and take out the Lunatone. Rocks are up on our side of the field now, so we definitely want to be careful of that. We can go ahead and Rapid Spin sometime during this. We're just going to go for a Stone Edge again, and Fire Blast is going to take us out. Now we do have the sun up here, so that's definitely a downer on our part. It's going to have Solar Beam, which is pretty much bad news bears. Pretty much bad news bears. It almost turns into the point where we kind of have to figure out how we can survive one turn. Life Orb, Eviolite. See, it's gonna have Scald, or no, it's gonna have the Solar Beam. I was gonna Rapid Spin here, but I feel like that's too mainstream. And it's just going to get us taken out anyway. We're going to Toxic here. It does go out, and Milotic is going to get Toxic. Never mind. Milotic is not going to get Toxic. So that is great. We're just going to Rapid Spin now while he switches out. And we're going to get rid of the rocks here, as well as he's going to lose some HP there for the Dry Skin. So definitely a bad thought on his part, and we're just going to go ahead and Focus Blast here and connect. Does nothing at all to him, so that's great, but Dry Skin is definitely going to be bad. So we are going to go out to Doublade here. Well, he's probably going to switch out. Oh, he's not going to switch out, so we are immune to his Drain Punch, so that's good for us. And we're just able to go for an Iron Head on whatever wants to come in, really. Whatever wants to come in is going to catch an Iron Head. If he stays in, he's going to catch it. I don't think he can actually do anything to us unless he has a Water-type move on him. He does not, so he's going to switch out to Ninetales, and we're just going to go ahead for an Iron Head and do relatively nothing to it. So back out to Blastoise we go here. I don't think he actually realizes that there's Fire Blast. I don't think he really realizes that our Scalds aren't really going to do much in the sun. But we are just going to go for a Scald here. He's thinking we're going to go for a Toxic. That's actually a bad idea on our part, because he is going to switch back out to his Poison Frog to Toxicroak, and either expecting a Scald or a Toxic, so that's like his best bet. So we're going to go for an Aura Sphere here, expecting the switch. We're going to see if the switch prediction was correct. A lot of predicting here for our first match of the day. He is going to switch out, but not who I thought he was going to go to. Aura Sphere is going to be doing relatively nothing. We're going to go for Toxic here while he Toxics us, so we are going to trade Toxic Poisons here as well. So, next on our list to go out to, trying to figure out who we want to go out to with the Water type on our side, on his side of the field. I feel like Parasect would be the best one to go out to, so that's who we're going to go out to now. And Dragon Tail is just going to switch us out anyway, so it doesn't even matter. We're both going to take some Toxic, although I take less than Blazing Trainer does. So now we're just going to go for a... We're going to send out to Parasect again. If he does Dragon Tail, that's fine. There's Dragon Tail again. And out comes Clefable, while he takes 19% for that. So we're going to go ahead and Soft Boiled here. Toxic is going to hit us, that's fine. We're going to Soft Boiled up, so we get up to 96%. And yeah, Toxic is doing a lot of damage on my Milotic there. We're going to go ahead and Calm Mind up here while he switches out to Toxicroak. Just going to go straight for an Ice Beam here while we Calm Mind up. Milotic is going to go down next turn to the Toxic, so we're just going to go for another Calm Mind while he switches out to the Toxicroak, and we're able to now go for a Fire Blast and hopefully take this thing out. Ghost is going to straight up destroy us. I thought the 2 Calm Minds were going to be enough. They were not, however. So we are just going to go out to... We're going to go out to Deblade here, because he can't touch us at all. And we're going to go for a Shadow Sneak. He can't touch us, so he's going to switch out. I'm not sure who's going to come in to take this. Probably the Ninetales. And then we can switch back out to Blastoise. That was really unfortunate on our part that we lost the Clefable that quick. I probably should have switched out. I wasn't really thinking about it. Here comes the Ninetales, and Shadow Sneak is going to get a crit for 30%. Not too much, though. And we are going to go out to a Blastoise. Now, Will-O-Wisp is going to fail because we have the Toxic on us, and I'll really need to get a Toxic on this thing as well. We are going to go for the Toxic now. He's going to Fire Blast, taking us out with a critical hit. Okay, so luck is definitely not on our side now. We are going to go out to... Anybody's going to get hurt. Anybody's going to get hurt. It's just not even fair. We'll go out to Excalibur here, and probably go for a Drill Run. His Fire Blast is going to miss, and Drill Run is going to take out the Ninetales, so that is definitely a good on our part. We might actually have a chance to come back and win this. Probably not, because we do have 2 Steel types on our side of the field, but that's fine. The sun is up, so Toxicroak's going to get hurt. And yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and go for... We're going to go for another Drill Run here. Drain Punch is going to do a solid amount to us. He's going to lose some as well, and Drill Run is going to take it out. So, we do have a life up on our side. Sunlight has finally faded. So it's 3v3. Milotic is hurt. Porygon gets a special attack boost, and we need to get rid of that Eviolite, so we're going to go for a knockoff. Tri-Attack is not going to take us out. And Knockoff is going to do a solid amount with that critical hit at 42% and knock off the Eviolite. And Mega Horn is not going to connect because he's going to go for a Tri-Attack again and take us out. So we're going to go out to the Blade here and go for a Sacred Sword. and hopefully whatever comes in, because it's not going to stay in. Oh, it is going to stay in and recover. Sacred Sword is going to do 49% to it. And guessing for the recover, we're going to go for a Swords Dance here. Tri-Attack is not going to hit us. I don't know why he went for that. We are going to Swords Dance up, and we're going to go for a second Sacred Sword. Now that we are up with our attack, we should be pretty good with whatever comes in, as long as we don't have to switch out. So as long as they have a Fire type, we should be good to go. I'm not sure if this thing actually has anything to touch us now. I know it has Recover. There's a Recover, and it has Tri-Attack. There's the Sacred Sword, which does almost a one-hit KO on it. Ice Cream is not going to do anything against us because we are resisted, and we're going to take it out with our Sacred Sword. What item do we have here? We got Eviolite. Okay, so that's why we're so good. Okay. Now keep in mind that Milotic might have Recover on this thing, but it is toxic, so we don't have to worry about that too much. We are just going to go for a Shadow Sneak here, expecting the Recover, and hopefully we can take it out. Hopefully we can take it out before it recovers. We do go ahead and take it out with the Shadow Sneak. So now it is 2v1. We might actually be able to pull this off. And of course it is the Oxus. So we're going to go ahead and go for a Shadow Sneak here so we can have speed, which has a way more than I thought it was going to, and Seismic Toss. So I'm guessing they just gave up. There is the forfeit because it didn't have anything to hit us with. So we are able to come back and go 1-0 in the beginning of our day. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our next battle here. And hopefully our luck will be about the same. Or luck will be more on our side, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So we got a Kingdra on our opponent's side against Llamas. Good for you. And we have Lucario, Quagsire, Slurpluff, Raichu, Donphan, and Behaim. So I'm guessing we're going to be seeing, we need a Dragon type move, which we do not see anywhere on here. He's going to get hurt a lot by the Kingdra, so we really don't want you to stay in. Trying to figure out who the best would be. I'm guessing Slurpuff would probably be the best to come in. There's a Dragon Dance, and we're gonna go for a Play Rough. There's the Iron Head, which I didn't even realize, or didn't even think about realizing. So there is a Play Rough, which does relatively all the damage we need to do, and we're gonna switch out of here because, yeah, an Iron Head is gonna do a lot to us. So we're gonna switch out to Lucario. There's a Waterfall, which does a great amount to us anyway. Definitely expected the switch, that's for sure. So we're gonna go out to, I'm not really sure who I want to go to. Behaim here. I don't want to reveal all these, but we're gonna have to because the Life Orb is gonna take out the Kingdra, which is a big threat to our team. So I'm happy that it is gone. We're gonna go ahead and start the timer quick. And we'll see who our opponent's next mon is. We already revealed 3 of our mons, just something I'm not really happy about here. We do have a Ninetales again on our opponent's side. We do have a Donphan though that could take it out probably with a Stone Edge, so we don't really have to worry too much, as well as the Quagsire here. So we're just gonna stay in and go for a Psychic, and we're gonna get taken out by the Fire Blast. So we're gonna go out to the Quagsire here. And we're going to go for a Scald while he switches out. So we'll see what else he has in store for us. Because I'm guessing the Ninetales is going to switch out. Or he's going to go for a Solar Beam and destroy our faces. That's great too. Okay, so now we know he has Fire Blast and Solar Beam, so we don't want to bring in Donphan. We can bring in, I guess we could bring in Raichu here. Slurpluff is not going to do too much, as well as Lucario is not going to do too much either. So I guess Raichu is going to be our best bet right now. So we'll switch out to it, and I'm not really sure what I want to go to here. We're going to go for a Volt Switch, see how much that can do against this Ninetales. And check and see if we have Sturdy on our Donphan, because that might be our only hope. Which is bad because I think we might actually have to, sacrifice something so we can get Donphan in and take out the Ninetales that way. We are still waiting on our opponent here, most likely making a switch. Not making a switch, and we are going to have to go ahead and sacrifice. Let me take a look at Donphan real quick. Does have Sturdy and it has Choice Band, so we're going to go into our Slowpoke here and sack it off. Will-O-Wisp is going to connect, and we're going to end up going down to the burn. So we can go ahead and pick up bring out Donphan, free of anything, and we can go for a Stone Edge. Solar Beam is going to hit, but we do have Sturdy. Does not take us out anyway, and the Stone Edge is going to take out the Ninetales. So one of the big threats on our opponent's team is gone, although we do only have 3 Pokemon left. Our Donphan, our Lucario, and our Raichu. Here comes a little Vanny, so yet again something bad on our side. We're going to go ahead and switch out here. Looks like going for a Solar Beam. Sticky Web is set up now, so we can go ahead and go for the Hidden Power Ice, expecting it to stay in, and see how much this can do. He's going to switch out here to Excadrill, which is fine because we can hit it with the Hidden Power Ice, which does relatively nothing. Hopefully we can survive here and hit it with the Grass Knot, which does nothing at all either. So that's great for us, and we are taken out. So next on the list is going to be our Donphan here. Actually, no, we're going to go... Either way we lose. We lose. We're just going to accept defeat here. We are Choice Banded, so that's kind of good for us. We're just going to go for an Earthquake and hopefully still outspeed with Choice Band. Probably won't. If we do take this thing out, that would be great. If not, it's fine. Okay, so while I wasn't paying attention, Donphan did go down to an Earthquake, and so we're going to bring out Lucario here and die. That's our plan here, is we're just going to go ahead and die. Just going to go ahead and die. That's all we can do. That's all we can really do here. Wait for our opponent to do Earthquake, and we are done. There's the Earthquake, and we lose. So we're going to go ahead and throw up the GG real quick and go to 1-1 for the day. Next up, we're going to be going against... Searching. Chimptastic. Our Jinx versus Roserade. We are just going to go for a Lovely Kiss here, expecting to switch out, so whatever comes in is going to... Oh, okay, never mind. So Roserade is going to come in here, or stay in, I guess. And now I'm guessing a switch, so we're going to go for Psychic. Or we could, either way, I guess it works. Sleep Power is going to miss on our side, so that's good for us. We're going to go for an Ice Beam here, expecting the switch. And he's going to throw up the Gay. He did withdraw, sending out Emolga here, which does a lot of damage to it, taking him out. So that was a good choice on our part. Next up on our opponent's side is Caracosta here. I haven't even looked at our actual team yet. So we do have Gliscor, Azelf, Huntail, Wormadam, and Semisear. I don't know if we have anything. We do have our Wormadam here with Giga Drain, so we are going to switch out to that while he sets up his Stealth Rocks. He is going to go ahead and expect the switch, or I'm going to expect the switch here because Giga Drain would take this thing out. So we're going to go for Signal Beam here, which was the correct play to make, and we do take out the Roserade. Out comes Farfetch'd here. We do have to watch out for a few things, so we are going to be switching out to Gliscor here. Gonna take a little bit of Stealth Rock damage, but that's fine. And he's gonna set the Swords Dance. And we do have our Toxic Orb Poison Heal up. So we're gonna set up our own Stealth Rock real quick. That's all we can really do with this thing. Brave Bird is gonna take us out, but we did get our Stealth Rocks up first, so that's fine. And now we can safely go out to our Jinx and go for a Ice Beam and take this thing out. So we do have a Rocks up that's going to break anybody's Sturdies who's coming in, as well as pretty much anything else. Here comes a Kangaskhan, not what I wanted to see. We are going to go ahead and try and put this thing to sleep as soon as possible. There's the Mega Evolution and the Fake Out. So we lose, pretty much. Lovely Kiss. We do outspeed. We are going to get this thing asleep. And it is stay asleep. So we're going to figure out what to do now. Huntail. I feel like Huntail's going to be our best bet here, as well as somebody who we're not probably going to need. Kangaskhan is going to go ahead and stay asleep while we Shell Smash. Shell Smash. There we go. So we should be good to go now to begin our waterfalls, and that's what we're going to do. It does 67%. He does wake up though. Return is going to do a butt ton to us since he does attack twice, and we're going to go for a second waterfall and take him out. I was expecting a Sucker Punch there, but it did not come. Now we can go ahead for... Waterfall is going to be neutral, so I think that's going to be our best bet. He is going to Aqua Jet though, which doesn't take us out. And we are going to go for the waterfall and do a ton of damage to him, and we'll finish it up with a Sucker Punch to finish him off. Last up on my opponent's side is a Virizion, which is grass and fighting. We should outspeed. We're going to go for an Ice Beam here and almost take him out. He's going to Leaf Blade and take me out as well. So we do have a huge advantage here. We're just going to go out to semis here. And 70%, 85%. This one is... He's almost going to take us out. That Fire Blast is going to go ahead and take him out. We're going to throw up the GG here. That was the fastest match I've ever had on Showdown. So that's great. So we are now 2-1 for the day. Hopefully we can get that lucky again this time with our predictions. Our predictions were really well as our team was really set up that time. We had a lot of coverage, which was great. Lanoon is here. I'm kind of guessing a belly drum set. So we're gonna go for the substitute, expecting the belly drum. There's a belly drum. He is gonna go ahead and get his stuff back with the citrus, and we're gonna go for a Focus Blast here, hoping to take it out, because he is gonna take out, and we miss. That's great. Okay, so never mind on that. We got to figure out another way around this now, because he's just gonna extreme speed and most likely beat everything we got. I feel like he's just gonna extreme speed again, so we're gonna Focus Blast, and he's gonna crit us and take us out. I thought maybe we could live one. Definitely not. I'm trying to figure out what we got. We got Bulk Up, Baton Pass, Waterfall, Fire Blast, Grass Knot, Wild Charge, Sucker Punch. We got Baton Pass, Psychic, Nasty Plot, Leaf Storm, and we got Earthquake, Return, Heal Bell, and Dragon Dance. We are just going to go out to our Altaria here, because I feel like it's definitely the best way to do anything. We're going to go for a Return here and see how much that does. Extreme Speed is just going to take us out, so yeah, we're going to get swept by... a Lanoon. We're just going to go for a Wild Charge here and get swept by a Lanoon. So I'm pretty sure we tried to sleep with the Lanoon ones and it screwed it up, so maybe we could screw it up, I'm not sure. We're just going to go for a Psychic here, expect the Extreme Speed, and it does not take us out, and Psychic does not take it out. So we are definitely going to get swept here. Definitely going to get swept. Very embarrassing, and I think I'm going to do one more match, because this just was not fun at all. We are just going to go for the Waterfall here and get taken out. And finally the Weavile has pressure up, and we're going to go for an Ice Shard. Extreme Speed is going to take us out, so we do get swept. So now we are 2-2 for the day, but I cannot leave getting swept by a Lanoon. So we are going to do one fifth and final match of the day. Hopefully we can go better than what we just did. So we do see a dense forest on our opponent's side of the field. We have Probopass, Rotom, Frost, Togekiss, Dialga, Deoxys, and Donphan. So we definitely have a better team than we did last time. We're going to go ahead and throw the Stealth Rock up, expecting the switch. He is just going to glare us and paralyze us, and of course we're going to be fully paralyzed. Why not, right? I really do want to get these Stealth Rocks up though, so we're going to keep trying to get them up. There's a switch out to the Seviper, and we're going to be paralyzed again. That is great. We're going to keep going again. Switcheroo is going to give us a Choice Scarf. That's fine. You can have the Air Balloon all you want. We're going to keep being paralyzed. That's the third turn in a row. I'm getting tired of this. There's the Earthquake. Give me Stealth Rocks. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and figure out Earthquake. We're going to switch out to Rotom Frost here. There's the Giga Drain. And we're going to go for a Blizzard. There's a Blizzard, and it's going to do 82%, which is quite a bit, and he's frozen, so that's great for us. We're just going to go for a Thunderbolt here to finish off the Seviper, and or if something else switches in, which I don't know why you would switch in when your Pokemon's frozen, but sometimes they do. So down goes the Seviper, Sorry about that frozen hacks, I cabal. Out comes the Dunsparce here, and it does get hit by the rocks. We're just gonna go for a Blizzard here and see how much that does. We do miss that, and we get a Glared, which we are immune to, so that's fine by us. Fine by us. And he is gonna go and forfeit. So we are gonna finish up 3 and 2 for the day. I'm gonna count that forfeit just because we are running low on time anyway. So that is all I've got for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna come back again on Thursday and hopefully do better than this. I didn't expect that to go 5 battles just to go positive, but that's fine. Getting swept by that Lanoon was very, very embarrassing. I apologize for that one as well. But I think that's all I've got for now, guys. I will be back tomorrow for our next video. But until then, stay hypnotized. This is the HypnoticToad signing out for now. Peace out.